We are at the Dung Gate, located in the southern wall of the old city, near the western wall. There are 8 main gates to the old city of Jerusalem. 7 of them are open. One of them, the Gate of Mercy, also called the Golden Gate, is sealed. The Dung Gate was built in the middle of the 16th century as part of the restoration of the city walls by the Ottoman Sultan, Suleiman the Magnificent. The gate is located in the center of the southern wall, and next to it, slightly to the west, is the Tanner's Gate, which is from the Crusader period, that is now used as a secondary entrance for pedestrians. The area of the Dung Gate wall was first included within the city limits during the period of Nehemiah, which is during the return of Zion at the end of the 6th century BCE, following Cyrus the Great declaration in 538 BCE, and I will come back to that in a minute. When the Roman ruled here, the Roman legion camp was located at the foot of the southwestern corner of the Temple Mount, east of the Dung Gate. In the Byzantine period, Jerusalem expanded to the south. The wall then surrounded the city of David and Mount Zion. At that time, the long axis of the city, the secondary corridor, served the lower neighborhoods. This corridor passed through the Tanner's Gate, actually 20 meters just west of where I am, and its remains are seen here. The corridor is described on the Madaba map as a white street with 1 row of columns. The name Dung Gate already appears in the Bible during the days of the return to Zion in the Book of Nehemiah, chapter 2, verse 13. In the context of what is written in the Book of Nehemiah, and you can see it in the picture, the Dung Gate is located at the lowest point in the southern east of the old city, near the point where the central valley drains out of the old city and connects to the Kidron valley. It is likely that much of the sewage flowed through it, and it is possible that the name of the Dung Gate originated from the sewage and city garbage that passed through the central valley. Over the years, it was the most neglected and impoverished area in the city, which was probably already used in the Second Temple period as a place for artisans and shipbuilders, and in the Crusader period as the seat of the tanners, who are leather processors. The gate is called in Arabic Bab el-Ma'araba, that is Western Mughrabi Gate, because it led to the Mughrabi neighborhood next to it and close to the Western Wall compound. As I mentioned, the Dung Gate was built in the Ottoman period. It was used as a secondary gate to the Zion Gate, which was the main gate in the southern wall. At first, it was very small, used rarely for pedestrian and animal crossing, with very little traffic. It was later open for several hours a day for water transfer. This gate was different from the other gates in the wall, as it did not include a gate tower for defense, and therefore was open for a limited period of time during the day. In the 19th century, the inhabitants of the city began to relocate towards the slopes of the city of David and the villages surrounding it. As a result, there was pressure on the local government to open the Dung Gate and allow people to move between the new neighborhoods outside the wall and the old city. The Dung Gate was undergone many changes over the periods. Initially, as I've shown, it was a narrow Ottoman pedestrian small gate with an inner gate tower. During the British Mandate, the wall was restored and the outer Ottoman tower was dismantled. This intervention probably stems from the policy of removing late addition from historical sites. During the Jordanian period, the gate was widened to enable vehicles to pass through it. A Star of David decoration inside a circle, which was accepted in Muslim art as a common geometric symbol that was chiseled during the construction of the wall by the Ottoman at the top of the gate, was apparently corrupted due to being a Jewish symbol identified with Israel. After the Six-Day War, the gate structure was renovated. It has been redesigned as an arch-shaped opening, allowing direct access by vehicles to the city and the Western Wall Plaza. The decoration of the Ottoman Star of David above the opening has been also renovated. And finally, as usual, a question for you. Before the War of Independence in 1948, in what name did the residents of the Jewish quarter used to call the gate? The answer will appear in 5 seconds.